Doing homework at school. Let's have a look. Hello everyone, Florian.heise here, and welcome to another episode of HeiseSays. Grab your stein of coffee, because this one does not make any sense, to be honest, what we're talking about here. This is a media release that I just received this morning from the Honourable Grace Grace. Queensland homework centres in full swing. Now, what is a homework centre? Now, let's start by looking at the definition of homework, because this makes no bloody sense what they're putting forward here. So, nope, not housing stress, homework. Florian, what are you doing? What are you doing? There we go. Right. Hang on, it's all out of order. There we go. Homework. Noun. Schoolwork assigned to be done outside of the classroom, distinguished from classwork. Okay, that's the definition for homework, outside of the classroom. I guess, could you consider homework work that you do maybe on your lunch break, maybe in the library, maybe. I'd argue it's to be done at home. Frankly, I think we've got too much homework. The curriculum is packed full of so much garbage that it's hard to get everything done. They just keep piling more and more on. And we can see here, everyone, our education results, well, we're just getting worse and worse and worse. We don't enroll our children in day school. We do a distance ed school, private distance ed school. Yesterday we had our terms, we got 2 visits, from a teacher every term. And Mina did her reading. She's a year ahead in comprehension. Fantastic. We've got one that's about to go into school. They can read really well. Frederick's maths is kicking. This is the thing you want to focus on. Reading, writing, and arithmetic, everyone. But reading is number one. That's the most important thing. And they pile them on for so much homework. We did a term of day school. Mina's behavior needed to experience what day school was. And, well, she came back quite happily. But so much screen time. That's what I noticed, coming home and having to do homework every day. When's the time to play as a kid? And then people pile on all these extracurricular activities as well. So they come home, then they get changed, and then they go to a thing. When's the time to be bored? When's the time to be a kid? When's the time to just build a cubby house and play? Or sit down and play with the family on the family Minecraft server. There you go, normal things. So let's look at this, because this just seems utterly stupid. This seems like, taking homework and doing it at school. So extending school. More than 1,600 students are registered to attend homework centres established by the Palaszczuk government schools across Queensland this year. There you go. So this is just glorified after-school care. So they're extending the school day. This is what they're doing. The Palaszczuk, because they've got the kids for a long time, all day. The Palaszczuk government's 4-year, $8 million homework centre program, promised by Labor at the election, is now underway, with 1,654 students registered at 120 state primary and high schools. Well, you know what I did when I was at high school? When I needed to do my homework, I'd go to Bond Uni down the Gold Coast. It was near where my parents lived. And I'd just go in the law library, and this was back when they had little cubicle desks. So I'd just go in there, sit at the library, and just work. Complete silence. And just do all my schoolwork. That's how I did my homework. And you can't even probably do that in libraries now these days, because it's all about collaborative work environments and spaces, nowhere quiet. Premier Anastasia Palaszczuk said there'd been a strong response to the state's homework centre program. Ensuring that students have the support they need to do their homework is vital when it comes to setting young people up for success, the Premier said. Maybe we should reduce the amount of homework people are doing. If you can't get through the curriculum during the day, you're piling too much on people. High school, it should be an individual choice. It shouldn't be homework, it should be study. It's up to the person. Homework centres provide Queensland students with extra tuition to learn some of the school's toughest and most important lessons. Come on. We know that these centres can help to ease the pressure on working families. That's what it is. That's what it is. It's because the families... See, this is the thing these days. You can't have just one person working and one person at home. Having a stay-at-home mother is a rarity now because everyone has to work. There you go. Boy, quality of life has gone down the shitter, hasn't it? You can't have a homemaker now. It's a luxury. That really is a luxury. It's kind of sad in a way. But Florian, people want careers. You grow out of that, honestly. When you see it, you can work on these fantastic things and you realize what's really important in life. Spending time with your kids. Maybe that's just me. I'm old-fashioned. That's why we committed to establish homework centres across the state at the election. At 120, all 120 now up and running, with thousands of students across Queensland already benefiting. Don't they just have libraries? Don't you just go to the library and do your homework there? Investing in healthcare and education is what good Labor governments do best. No, you don't. You suck at it. Look at our outcomes there. We spent a shitload of money on building education revolution. They tear down buildings and literally do the broken window fallacy. Tear down a perfectly good building and build another bloody building in its place. Or they give these schools buildings that they didn't need. If you're so good at our education, why are we getting crappier results? Why is adult literacy in Tasmania 50%? Why are so many people functionally illiterate? No, you're not doing any good at Labor, sorry. And then, don't get me wrong, I don't think Liberals any better. I honestly think we need to reduce the curriculum significantly, allow kids to be kids, get rid of all the woke bullshit out of it, focus on our reading and our writing and arithmetic, mathematics. Or you know what? Forget it. All we need to do is just teach people how to buy houses and rent them out and flip them. That's it. Forget the rest of it. No, you don't even need to bother with that. Just fill out a CommBank loan. That's all our economy is, isn't it? Sorry. My government will continue to invest in new infrastructure and programs like this in Queensland state schools to give our students the best possible start in life. Education Minister Grace and Mount Omni MP Jess Poog dropped into a homework session at Darra State School where 17 students are registered. You know what these are? This is just after-school care for kids. This is all it is. It's after-school care. Just extend the school day then for teachers. Make them work a bit more. They don't have a full day. Our homework centres are about helping students complete their homework before they go home from school. There you go. So we already have too much homework. This is a joke. It is a complete not a joke. That means that students and parents don't have homework hanging over their head, and their home time is just that, home time. Here at Darra State School, 17 students out of the capacity for 24 participated in today's session. This is after-school care, isn't that what it was? Back in the day. There's a need for services like this within the school community. Ms. Grace said there were centres running will vary from school to school. The exact operating hours of a homework centre will be determined by each school based on the needs of the family and the school community. And each school will plan their sessions to ensure they're appropriate for the age, learning and development needs of the children attending, she said. Up to 3 teachers' aides will supervise these centres for 3 hours per week. Here at Darra, for example, that means the centre is open 2 afternoons each week for 30 of 40 school weeks of the year. Key features of the initiative are that the program is available to students free of charge. No, it's not. We're paying it in taxes. A healthy snack is provided, and participation is entirely voluntary. This is after-school care that's paid by the government. That's what it is. She said feedback was so far positive. Of course, you're giving them free shit and people don't realise they're paying for it. I'm glad to see students of all grades at Darra benefiting from the new homework centre, she said. As a mother, I know how difficult it can be to juggle homework, so this is a great solution for local families. I think there's going to be more and more of a move away from traditional state schooling. Honestly, it's not the best. You get the worst outcomes. Literacy is terrible. Our results are declining, and they just keep pumping more and more rubbish in the curriculum, everyone. Darra State School Principal Gail Healy said the school has fully embraced the centre. The proof is in the numbers we've already registered. I know it's popular with larger families and one family with 4 kids all enrolled. It's a great opportunity for children to be supported, to consolidate what they've learned during school hours. Ours is a very multicultural school, and already we can see the children from a wide range of cultural backgrounds are enrolled across all year levels. I'm sure it'll be a great success. Okay. Yep. What do you think, everyone? Am I just a grumpy old bastard that's not going with the times? Of course we need the children, doing school and then doing extra school as well. It's just daycare. It's just after-school care, honestly. What do you reckon? I think the problem is we've got too much homework. Too much in the curriculum. Kids need to play. How many of you, when you were a kid, I remember doing, in Victoria we had no homework. Because my first few years in primary school were in Victoria, and then I came up here and they had homework all of a sudden. You could knock it over real quick, but still. You want to be a kid in primary school. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on this one, guys. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. I think it's just buying votes. That's what it is. It's just Labor buying votes again. Not that any of the parties are any different. We just need to realize that we need to reduce the government involvement. Maybe let children play. Anyway, like, share, subscribe to the channel. Let me know your opinions on this one. Did you have too much homework? What about your kids? Are they doing too much bloody homework? I remember watching Sky News with Alan Jones talking about it months ago, and some parents had hours of homework that they had to get their kids to do. Where's the time to play? Come on. Anyway, take care. If you want to support the channel, there are a few ways you can. You can join us on YouTube or Patreon. Sign up for SelfWealth or Stake. Use our affiliate links at Amazon, eBay, Independent Reserve, or AussieBroadband. Buy a merch from HeiseSays. Use Gold Pass from the Perth Mint, or support us via PayPal. Take care. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.